Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I will update the code of market master indicator. If you have seen the previous video from this series, you know that I added these reversion bands. So the reversion bands are they are basically based either on Keltner channel indicator or envelopes indicator, and they basically show you when the price is either overbought or oversold. So in the process of making these bands, like the initial idea was to create a histogram, meaning that I would like fill this space between the bands, which would make the indicator visually very nice. The issue or the thing I experienced was that with MQL5 you can't do transparent plots. Okay, so the outcome wasn't really great. It was, to be honest, it looked disgusting, so I decided to use only these two lines. Okay, so that's basically why it looks like this now. So after the video I thought that it might be worthwhile to do some research to find out whether it is possible to use transparent indicators. Or I know it's possible because there is one class you can work with in MQL5 called cCanvas that is basically used for creating objects, and like it makes creating objects much easier once you understand the library. And it's possible basically to use this cCanvas library to create transparent indicators. I have never ever done that because first of all I don't use many indicators or custom indicators, and when I do use them I usually don't need transparent colors. So yeah, so what I will do in this video is that I will update the reversion band part, okay, and I will try to follow this article I found to basically fill the gaps of the bands basically. Yeah, so it will be interesting because yes, I said I have never done this before, so this will be my first time. Okay, so let's get to it. So we start the article with an introduction where it basically tells us the reasons for using cCanvas or Canvas. So this is how it looks like without using Canvas. Okay, so this is what I had an issue with. So basically, yeah, you can't use transparent colors, and when basically you mix two colors, okay, so here you can see this is blue, this is red, when you mix them you have green. Okay, so this is what I had an issue with. And then basically the article is about like how Canvas works, and the outcome that we should have at the end of this video is something like this. Okay, so this is the outcome I am aiming for. Will it be easy? Probably not. So let's get to it. Okay, so I will go like step by step, reading this article, and yeah, I will try to understand how to use this. So reasons for using Canvas, we don't need to check that. Chart window properties. Okay, so Canvas is basically working with window properties, so you need to know your chart width and chart height. Okay. And yeah, so it's on this picture. So this is width, this is height, this is how many bars are visible, first visible bar. So far everything's clear. You can get these sorry you can get these properties by using chart info integer or chart info double functions, and then basically asking for example chart width in pixels, chart height in pixels, chart price max min, and yeah, you can see basically the properties you can get for your chart. Understanding the chart window properties. Okay, so we can skip this. Chart properties viewer indicator. Okay, so we get to the first part. We have to include the canvas library. Okay, so let's just copy this. Let's go here, and I think we can include it up here. Okay, so we basically include the canvas library, and then we create an instance of this C canvas library called canvas. Okay, so far so good. So this is how it works. So you create an object, erase, draw, update. So then basically, as you move your chart to either left or right, you erase the current object, you redraw it, and or you update it, update, erase, draw. Okay, and then you destroy it. So that's how it goes, but we don't need to worry about this. What we have to do now, so for simplicity, we will hold the erase, draw, update in a single function called redraw. So yeah, so we will have this function called redraw that will basically do everything for us. Yeah, so let's just scroll down here. So here we have to initialize or create the canvas basically. Yeah. Then you have on the init canvas destroy. Okay, so you destroy the object and this function redraw canvas update. Okay, so to show the properties, we will write them using the text out method. Okay, the structure can be as follow. Okay, simple. So I don't need to check this because this is for something like this is just explanation of how this works, but I need the code for this specific indicator, let's say. What is important is to understand basically how we convert the coordinates. The thing with canvas is that you can't use price and time points so easily. With MQL5 objects, we can for example, when we create a rectangle, we just use time 1, price 1, time 2, price 2, so it can find those coordinates on the chart and then it plots it there. With canvas, it's not that simple. So yeah, so we have this integer bar width. Okay, converts the chart scale property to bar with spacing. Okay. Shift to X converts the bar index as series to X in pixels. Okay, so I think we don't have to really like understand what's this doing or how it works exactly. We just have to know basically what's the outcome or what's the output. Price to Y in pixels. So vertical, yeah. This is horizontal, I guess. Converts I in pixels to price. Okay, so this is very important because this basically converts the I coordinate to price. Therefore, we can use the price after that. Okay, so this is very important. Draw filling with transparency. So this is what we are interested in. So now we have everything needed to implement our draw filling using ccanvas. Okay, we won't spend time creating a new indicator. Instead, let's take an example existing. Okay, filling between two lines. Okay, so the good thing is that we already have those lines, because if you remember, in the end of the video, I decided to use lines instead of histograms. Okay, so we have the lines. Now we have to just make sure that we fill the gap between the lines. So this is good. Along with the arrays, we will pass some more variables. Okay, so we will pass two arrays, up buffer, down buffer. We have those, so this is okay. And then we have parameter array of value for the first line. So this is the up buffer, this is down buffer. Color, okay. Alpha is very important. This is for transparency, so we can change the transparency. And plot shift, I don't know what this does, but we will find it here. Okay, so this is the actual function. I think it, like, let's just check what's happening here. So we start at the first visible bar. Okay, total. This is okay. How many bars we can see on the chart plus plot shift. Okay. RGB, so this is just converting colors to this UINT data type. So we use this color to RGB function with alpha, alpha meaning the transparency level. Limit, so this is minimum value out of these two arrays. And then you have price x, price epsilon1, price epsilon2, okay? And then we plot this out, I guess. Okay, so what we will probably need is to get this. Okay, so let's go back here and let's start. So okay, so we will need this to basically get this information about the chart, which will be on chart event, and then a draw. Okay, draw filling. Okay, so I guess this shouldn't be that difficult. So let's do it. So let's start by copying this on chart event function. We can go down here, just insert it here, and we have to declare these variables because we can assign values to them if we haven't like created them before. So they are right here, so I'll just do this thing. I'll just delete this. Okay, so I guess this is not very fun video, but yeah, I want to document everything I do with this project, so that's why I'm also recording this. Okay, so are we going to need this string property array? Do we use it anywhere? Let's try to search for this. So we use it one time. Okay, so oh no, we don't need it. So let's also copy this, the raw filling. Okay, so this is basically the most important function, I guess. So let's just check it. And we have some errors, so let's just check what the errors are and let's fix them. So the first error we have is shift to, I also have to import or copy these functions here. And I can like do everything here because, yeah, so now we don't have any errors. Perfect. And let me just also increase the gap here because, yeah, I think after I finish this video, I won't be using this code. So that's why like I leave this gap here. Okay, so how does it work? So you have this draw filling, okay. Okay, so I guess okay, we have this already, okay. So now I just need to have this redraw function. Redraw function will be down here. And now the thing is that, which probably will be a little bit more difficult for me. Okay, so how to incorporate this? So it shows that this should be used here. Okay, and we have some errors. So this should be used here. And now I need to, okay, so let's search for one more thing. So I need to pass arrays by a reference here. So yeah, so like this. Perfect. So double this thing, constant value, double this thing. Color up will be color green, color down will be color red. Okay, so MA shift is 0, I guess. Maybe just like this. Redraw. Okay, and now I have to this one. Let's just try this for upper buffer first. And also there's one more thing I didn't do, which is very, very important, and that is that I need to do what do I need to do next? So erase, okay, canvas. I need to create the canvas, but here it creates okay. I don't so let's just search for canvas here. Okay, so what do we have? So we have create bitmap label, okay. Erase, okay. Canvas update, okay. Canvas filter angle. Oh, yeah. So this is it, perfect. This should be it, I guess. So let's just do this here. Let's copy this. Like this will be a... I'm not sure if this will work, but let's see, yeah, what can happen. It will either work or it won't work. Okay. and it does work. Okay, it just, yeah, so, okay. So now that there is one issue, so when it basically plots this, it looks okay, but now when I move it, it stays there. So what I need to do is that I need to figure out, I guess it's the last argument, it's this input MA shift. So how do you... So how do you use plot shift? This should be 0. Okay. So now it works. Now it works okay. Okay, so I really don't know what I'm doing here, just to be completely honest with you. I guess I can also call this on chart event, because chart event basically, for example, when I scroll on chart, or yeah, I do something like that, this function will be executed. So now, yeah, so this is it. I guess perfect. This is what I wanted, to be honest with you. This is what I wanted, and okay, so this is very, very interesting. Like, this is very interesting, to be honest. This is... I didn't expect this to work, but it does. So, great. So let's just find the redraw and let's just change this. So this is color... So this should be color light blue, I guess, and I need to basically call this 2 times. Okay, so one time for the upper band and the second time for the lower band. Buffer 1, lower band buffer 2. And let's just take this. Let's go back here. Let's just copy it here. So now it should fill both of them. Okay, so now it... One thing, I think I know what I have to change here. So let's just delete this. Let's do here and let's modify the draw filling function. Let's do just color 1 here. Let's just delete this. Now there should be one error, or is there not? Okay, so now it draws this. Let's do, for example, 200 here. And also color. This will be right here. Now we have 2 errors or 4 errors. Okay. So let's go here. Let's change this. So for upper band, we want color royal blue. For lower band, we want color red. And let's copy this. Paste it here. Okay, so it only... Why doesn't it like work on the... Why? So lower band. Now if I change basically the order here, it will fill the upper one. Okay, so for some reason it only... No, this doesn't make sense. There is something inside the function I don't want to say I don't understand because... okay, so let's just check... RGB is equal to RGB1. And it's going to be the same. Oh my fucking... Why doesn't it work? Okay. But like you have to agree that this is nice visualization. And this is much nicer than the previous one. But now I have to figure out why it only works for one and not for the other. Okay, so let's just comment out, or let's just alert color 1 just to see. Okay, so it does execute for the blue one as well, it just doesn't plot it out. So why doesn't it plot it out? So like I fear like I have to understand this function in order to find out what's going on. So you have your color here. So what's happening? You only want one color here and you don't need 2 colors. Okay, but it's still... Okay, and like, okay, so you have draw filling here. Maybe... Oh, I maybe think... Maybe I know where the... So this is upper band. It should be like this, right? No. Well, because it should start with the upper band, which in this case is upper band 2. Upper band buffer 1 is the lower one. So if I just comment this out... I know. My fucking god. So if you look here, what's happening is that it destroys the canvas. So I have to do this, and then after that I have to do this. Yeah. So redraw canvas update. I will do this thing right here, and it doesn't work because I have to take this thing and call it here. What's the default color? Yeah, default color is 0. So let's just go here and let's do 0. Perfect, now it works. Yeah, so this is pretty decent, to be honest with you. And now the good thing is that, like, I will try to find a way how to make everything transparent here. It won't be as simple because, as you can see, working with cCanvas isn't that simple, but I think it's worth it. Like, visualization is very important thing. And yeah, what I will do here, I will do input integer input bands alpha 150, and then I will use this value to basically decide what alpha it should use. So redraw here. This is our. I can delete this because I don't need any of these things. And now yeah, this is perfect. So I am really. Why? What? I was about to say that I am really happy with this indicator, but so what happened? Maybe I. Okay, so now it works. So for some reason I need this thing here, which is okay. So yeah, so now it works very well. I'm really happy about this because this is a huge improvement, to be honest. And yeah, if I check the envelopes, it works exactly the same way. So this is huge. Maybe we can change the color a bit, but like I will experiment with this and I will record all of the changes that I do to the indicator. Okay, the only thing I think I should do differently. Can I do it? No, I can't do it differently. I wanted to plot the candlesticks. Maybe it is plotted on. Yeah, it's probably plotted on. I think I should use different color here just because those red candlesticks don't really go well with that red envelope. So let's just try. I don't want to do pink here, but like hot pink. No, Misty Rose. Let's do light pink here. Will it change? Oh, I think I didn't use these. Keltner channel. Okay, I probably changed different things. So let's just do a few more inputs. So input color, input upper band color, color light blue. I will do it light blue, and then input color, input lower band color will be equal to color light pink, for example. And now I will just use these colors right here. Let's go. I guess let's go here. This is lower. With this thing. This is horrendous. This is so ugly. Sorry, I can't use this. Okay, so let's change this to color. Okay, blue color maybe maroon. This is like darker shade. Yeah, I like the maroon one, so I will keep the maroon. And this is color like, what do we have here? Blue, maybe blue violet. Let's try blue violet. No, don't like this one. Color blue or navy. Možná. Sorry, maybe. Navy. Nah, doesn't look great. Color royal blue. Let's try the royal one. Maybe it will look nicer. Yeah, this is... I will try to find a better blue color. Okay, so sorry because this video wasn't interesting at all, I guess, because the only thing that you saw was me thinking about how to improve something, and like we didn't do a lot of coding, so sorry for that. But yeah, as I said, I want to document every change I make to the indicator so you can replicate the indicator on your own. So yeah, so this is it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next more interesting video. Bye.